All right, good afternoon, everybody. Court will resume with the August 15th, 2022 docket.
Number 4.
And let's do number 4. So that looks like David Lee Valls.
Yes, Judge Anthony Ortega on behalf of Mr. Valls.
All right, let me see. Let me get the jail in. David Lee Valls, good afternoon, jails. It's going to be a plea, right?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Okay, very well. David Lee Walls, please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes? Can I hear you? I didn't hear you.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, now I can hear you. You can put your hand down. CR 2203-835D, that's your cause number, assault class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation?
Yes.
And what is your plea, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, sir.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as states Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as states Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as states Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as states Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. State further requests that defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate state's plea of guilty.
So agreed and stipulated, Judge.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. And our recommendation, state?
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 120 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 120 days.
We would just ask for consideration on the fine and court costs, Judge. He will be serving 10 months in both his federal sentence concurrently with a felony plea of the same amount of time.
All right, because of the time in jail, court will waive the fine and court costs. So it'll be 120 over 120. That'll be a time serve. All right, that'll do it, Mr. Valls. Have a great day. Time serve. Okay, sir?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have.
You may be excused, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Likewise,
Thank you.
Judge.
Thank you.
Number 5, Mr. Barbosa, Christopher Smith.
Number 5, that'll be Christopher Smith. Number 5, Christopher Smith, and that'll be Mr. Barbosa. There he is. And it's only one. Yeah, good afternoon. It's just one case, right? And one plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
You may
Yes,
put
yes,
your
sir.
hand down. You may put your hand down. CR 2203. I'm sorry. CR 2207-346D. Christopher Jerome Smith. You're charged criminal trespass, class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes.
And you understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those two rights?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
For me?
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
All right. And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as states Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as states Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as states Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as states Exhibit 4. The state also requests that defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requests that defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
Judge, we have no objection, so agree and stipulate to venue's jurisdiction of this honorable court.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. And a recommendation, state.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 10 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 10 days.
All right, court will hereby waive the fine and court costs. That should be 10 over 10 time served. And is that the understanding, Mr. Barbosa?
It is, Your Honor. We just have to.
All right, that'll be the judgment. Time served. You're excused, sir. Have a great day, okay?
Thank you, Judge. You guys
Thank
stay
you.
safe.
Thank you, and bye-bye. Yes, sir. Have a great day, Mr. Barbosa.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sonny Palacios, he has number 10, number 11, and number 12. Jorge Alcaraz.
Okay, Jorge Alberto Alcaraz.
Good morning,
Yes,
Judge.
Judge, I just found the paperwork on this about 5 minutes ago. We're ready for a plea.
Oh, you ready? Okay. Is there going to be a plea on all three cases?
It's going to be a plea on the theft and the fail to ID with the dismissal of the possession of marijuana.
Okay,
That's
number
correct.
12. Number 12 will be a dismissal.
Yes, CR
With the appeal.
22-07613D will be a dismissal.
Okay. Is he right there next to you, Mr. Palacios?
This is right here with you, Judge.
Okay, so it'll be a non-jail case. Okay, we got it. All right. It'll be a plea on 2 and dismissal on 1, right?
That's
All
correct.
right. It'll be a Jorge Alberto Alcaraz. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may put your hand down. And 2 cases here, CR 22-07611D. That'll be theft, Class B misdemeanor. Second one, CR 22-07612D, Jorge Alcaraz, Class B misdemeanor, failure to ID. Each case, both cases are Class B misdemeanors. Each case carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and did you waive those 2 rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No,
You understand? Okay, you understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily in both cases?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as States Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as States Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as States Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as States Exhibit 4. The state also requested defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requested defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate state's plea of guilty.
No objection, Your Honor. So agree to stipulate to venue and jurisdiction and to sufficiency of the evidence.
And without objection, so admitted. It will be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on both cost numbers. Recommendations, CR 22-07611D. Yes, ma'am.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 180 days probated for 6 months, a theft education course, and 20 community service hours.
All right. And let me hear the second recommendation, and I'll come back to the first one. The second one is CR 22-07612D.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 6 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 6 days.
All right. On this one, waive the fine and court costs. It'll be a time served on the second one. And so there's a third case, right?
Yes, Judge, the state will be filing a motion to dismiss on CR 22-07613D. That's a possession of marijuana.
Court will grant the state's motion to dismiss in CR 22-07613D, State versus Jorge Alberto Alcaraz. This case is hereby dismissed. Mr. Palacios, is that the understanding, sir?
That is the understanding, Judge.
The 2 pleas and 1 dismissal, 1 of them for probation. Court will weigh the community hours on the probation case.
Thank you,
Okay,
Judge.
and so good luck with your probation there, Mr. Alcaraz. All right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you,
Likewise.
Judge.
Mr. Palacios, have a good day, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day, Judge.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Mr. Abel Garza has number 2, number 3, number 6, Christian Cortez, and he'll be asking for a bond on number
Number
1,
1. Okay, you said 2, 3, and what?
2, 3, and 6.
2, 3, and 6. I'm gonna put this 2, 3, and 6. All right. There's 3 cases. Then I think there's a 4th one on the bond reduction case. But on all 3 state, they're all gonna be pleas.
Number 3 is going to be dismissed.
I don't believe we have paperwork Judge, on CR 21-12441D. That won't be a plea, but we are ready for a plea on CR 21-140222D.
And ask for a bond.
Okay. Okay. I think the dismissal, the potential dismissal here, I believe is a POM CR 21-14023.
Yes, Judge.
All right, and it'll be a plea on 2 of them. The other 2,
yes.
one POM and one theft.
And
one
one
theft.
reduction on number one.
Yeah, I know. Bond
And then
reduction number one.
bond reduction.
Yeah, bond one, number one. All right, let's do the pleas first here. There'll be two of them. CR 20. Well, first of all, you swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. CR 21-14022D, Christian Cortez, Class B misdemeanor theft. CR 22-07577D, Christian Cortez, POM, Class B misdemeanor. Each case is a Class B misdemeanor. Each case carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that for each case, you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those two rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give a plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily on both cases?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
State offers plea documents and offense reports as states Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant's right of appeal as states Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosures as states Exhibit 3, and waiver of risk and needs assessment as states Exhibit 4. The state also requested defense counsel stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. The state further requested defense counsel stipulate that all evidence which has been e-filed is sufficient to corroborate today's plea of guilty.
No objection to each of the those exhibits, Your Honor. Stipulate and agree to venue, jurisdiction, evidence.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged on both cause numbers. Let's see, recommendations, CR 21-14-022D.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 180 days, probated for 6 months, a theft education course, and 20 community service hours.
All right, let me hear the other recommendation, and I might come back to this one. CR 22-07577D.
The state's recommendation is a $100 fine, court costs 8 days in Hidalgo County Jail with credit for 8 days.
All right, on this case, it'll be 0 fine, 0 court cost, 8 for 8. It'll be a time served on this one. On the very first one, court will hereby waive the community hours. Is that the understanding, Mr. Garza?
Yes, Judge, that's what we
Okay.
discussed with Mr. Cortez.
All right, let me hear the
Right, right.
dismissal state.
The state will be filing a motion to dismiss on CR 21-14023D. That's the possession of marijuana.
Court will grant the motion, state's motion to dismiss in CR 21-14023D. In the case of State versus Christian Cortez, this case is hereby dismissed. Now the other one, Mr. Garza, CR 21-12-441D, the assault case. Yes, sir.
The assault case, Judge.
Yes.
We're addressing the court respectfully regarding the bond, Your Honor. I think the record shows Attorney Leonard Whitaker as his attorney of record. I did see Mr. Whitaker today, so he's aware, and I told him I could urge the
Bond reduction.
the bond reduction, Judge. I think with Ms. Cantu, we couldn't do the ordinary PR, but anyways, we're requesting a bond reduction. Judge.
Okay, I think as of today, they still don't require, they don't allow PR bonds, right, on assault cases,
No, Judge.
right? Is that correct?
Yes, Judge. We can
Okay.
do PR bonds on assaults.
Okay. So what were you requesting, Mr. Garza?
The least possible on the cash, Judge. I told Miss because I have been communicate with
Ms. Cantu?
Ms. Cantu and also the victim, who's I think his wife, and I told them the court could either deny our request or could set it as low as $1. But I tell her I didn't think it was going to be $1. I think it could be $50, $100 cashier. As the court sees,
Or it could be $4,000.
they are in good relations, Judge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, if he gets a bond, with no harmful contact with the victim.
What's the name?
What is her name? What is the name of the victim?
Erica, I didn't have a last
Navarro.
name.
Erica Navarro.
Navarro?
Navarro, okay.
All right. Well, we can do 500 cash surety.
500 Cashier, yes.
And with no harmful
No
contact,
harmful contact.
with Eric Cannavaro.
Correct, yes.
And I believe he has a felony. Does he have a felony?
He's got a felony pending, right?
Yes,
Uh,
Judge.
I
You
think
know-
to advise me, it's an intake. I don't
Oh, it's an
think
intake.
in
Okay,
in
okay. So then
right.
I'm gonna give you a date and email. Pre-trial.
Yeah, but February 1st.
It'll be, no, okay. Oh, well, yeah, it'll, pre-trial date, Mr. Garza, so you can tell Mr.
Okay.
Whitaker. February the 1st, 2023. February the 1st,
1st.
2023, PT pre-trial, 9 o'clock. However, if you settle your felony case earlier, please let us know.
Okay, the judge, the only question I had for Ms. Cantu, I believe, was on the, he might have had bonded out also on the felony one. Does he need to take up, or does Ms. Cantu have any objection on that bond getting reinstated, or a PR bond on that?
I don't
felony
see him
possession?
being held on the felonies.
No?
It's
Okay,
my understanding that after today's pleas and with the bond reduction, he'll just be held on that, on the assault.
Okay,
okay.
all right. So then that'll do it. Sorry.
He needs to post the bond. So he can
Right,
be
500 cash surety, pre-trial, 2/1/23, 9 o'clock.
Yes,
All
and
right,
then
thank you all very much.
I
You owe me a big
advise him that he
excuse.
can do the, with the probation as far as like anger management course or what regarding the assault.
Right, that can be coming down the pipe. If we all can discuss
Right.
that, okay?
Correct. Thank you,
All
Judge.
right, you owe me a big excuse. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you very
bye.
much. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jaime Hernandez has number 7, number 8, number 9. Esther Lee Morales,
7, 8, and 9.
bond reduction.
Oh, there are bond reductions, okay? Mr. Hernandez, yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. That's
Ye-
correct, Judge. At this time, I'd like to make a oral motion for bond reduction on all 3 cases. My understanding is she has a felony pending. So my request to the court would be if Ms. Morales can receive PR bonds on those offenses. It's 2 POMs and then interfering with public duties. And that way, when we have these PR bonds, if the court were to grant them, so we can just focus all our energy on that felony.
Okay. So there's a pending felony that's holding her, right?
That is correct, Judge.
So the defendant has 2 pending felonies. The possession is set at 20,000 and the burglary of habitation is set at 50,000.
That's the felony case?
Yes, the 2 felony cases, Judge.
Okay, so then that's something for her to worry about on the felony case, right? But
Correct.
meanwhile, with this court, there's 3 cases, CR 2207, 606D, 607D, and 608D, all of them state of Texas versus Easterly Morales.
That's correct.
PR bond. Can you do that?
Mhm.
We'll do a 1,000 PR bond for all of them. 1,000 PR bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then the date, Mr. Hernandez, February the 1st, 2023, 9 o'clock, PT pretrial. February the 1st, 2023, 9 o'clock.
The felony
Understood.
resolved before.
If, however, the felony is taken care of way before, please let us know. We'll bump it up.
Absolutely. I'll be in contact with Ms. Cantu and
Cantu.
we'll hopefully get the felonies resolved as well, even though I don't think I'll be representing her on those, but I will definitely be in contact with everybody involved.
All right. Thank you, sir. You may be excused. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye-bye.
Likewise. Bye-bye.
Ms. Mendoza, she has number 13 and number 14 bond reduction.
All right, Ms. Mendoza, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Your case, Alejandro Bermúdez, right?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, and I do
Uh,
have an announcement for the court. I did try to make contact with my client this morning. I had set up a phone call last week. When I was about to speak to him, I was informed that he had become violent and that they had him in a violent section of the jail. So I'm not sure if he's going to be available at this time.
Okay, and I don't see him on the screen, so he may not be available.
That is correct, Your Honor. He's being combative and he's being uncooperative with us.
We'll see. We're here to reduce bond, but he's not helping us help him.
Yes.
So what do we do here, Miss Mendoza?
Your Honor, I'm not sure if the court would be able to move forward with the request of a bond reduction in this, or to set a bond.
Well, what were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask for a bond to be set in one of his DWI cases. He is pending a felony case, but even if he were to try to make bond, he wouldn't be able to because I believe he has a DWI in which a bond has not been set.
Okay. So do we wait for them to? try to get it?
Actually, on CR 22-07616,
Él puede que entiende, él puede.
he already has a 5,000 PR bond. And on the number 14, that one, he has a 10,000 cash surety bond.
Right.
Okay, at the time that we filed our writ, there wasn't one available at the time. So,
Okay.
so then it is 5,000 PR?
Right, on the first one, CR 22-07616,
Okay, and on the second one, it is 10,000 cash surety?
cash surety of this one. Second, how many DWS does he have?
He has two, Your Honor.
Okay. And I'm sorry, the felony case is what now?
It's pending, Your Honor, it has not yet been indicted.
And what is that charge more or less, do you know?
That is, yes, Your
It's a
Honor,
possession charge, Judge.
Possession charge, okay, all right.
that is
So then
correct.
this one, I think lower, I'm sorry, to, what is it? 1,000 cash surety?
Judge, the state is requesting that the defendant be placed on AIP. The DWIs were picked up only 4 months apart. We are worried for the community safety.
Okay, well, let's do first of all a 1,000 PR, cash surety.
Thank you, Your Honor. And in
One
addition,
thou-
I understand Ms. Kelsey's concern. On the alternative of AIP, Your Honor, I would respectfully request that instead of the AIP, because of the cost, maybe the drug patch would be more appropriate.
State,
Our concern is his alcohol intake, Judge, and apparently his behavior is also a concern even while incarcerated.
take the APM. Yeah, for right now, let's keep it $1,000 cash surety with AIP.
Okay, yes, Your Honor, thank you so much.
Okay,
And reset February 1st.
Yes,
reset, let's give it a reset date, pretrial be February the 1st, 2023 at 9 o'clock, PT pretrial, February the 1st, 2023.
Thank
Of
you.
course, if you settle the other case, the felony case earlier, please let us know, we can help you, we can bump this one up, okay?
Absolutely, and thank you so much for all the help from your staff.
All right.
For being on top of all the files, I really appreciate it.
All
you.
right, thank you, ma'am, your excuse, have a good day. Is that it?
So much,
That's it?
you'll have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Jill, thank you so much, have a great day, Jill. What else?